Welcome to Kinda Influenced.
We're two millennial moms.
Navigate life and career on the internet.
We're your hosts, Zoe Potter
And Sarah Dickey.
Grab a drink,
grab a snack, and let's chat. We're back.
We're back. It's been a while.
It's been
Load.
What are you singing?
Yeah, from Stained. Isn't it Stained? It's been a while.
What's stained other than what's all over my clothes?
Same. I bought a brand new sweatshirt from Old Navy the other day. The second I put it on, I got foundation all down the front, and it's a lost cause if it's foundation.
I bought this okay, it's the best sweatsuit I own, but it's stupid expensive. The Luxe Silk Stream or something from Lulu. And I of course bought it, and I'm wearing it right now. And of course I bought it in white.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I thought I would look chic.
Well, you do for 2 minutes, and then it's gonna be.
I just don't wear it around Sully.
Okay,
and only when I'm drinking clear liquids.
That's what I was gonna say. But around yourself, do you not wear it around yourself? Stained, the rock band. It's been a while. So me and my friends, I mean Andrew. And my sister, and her boyfriend, we all, I don't know, for the longest time, we have been like using that as a meme in our little friend group. So we just kind of like send it whenever there's like it's been a minute, so it's been a while. Anyways, I know people will know what I'm talking about.
I think that I just assumed that was Creed.
They sound like Creed. Yeah. 100%.
Do we still have a lot of Christian rock out there?
Stop. Is Creed Christian rock?
Yes.
Oh, in arms wide open.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Well, learn something new every day about Creed.
Do you know Uncle Kracker? I say Uncle Kracker, okay. Do you know?
I don't think I know that. I don't think I could sing you the song, but like I know him and Kid Rock did a song, right?
Did they?
I don't know. What's that like one song that Uncle Kracker has?
Okay, here's where it gets interesting. So for Andrew, this is the thing that he will not let die. Like until the day I die.
Uncle Kracker.
No, it's not. Okay. So I got very confused a little while back, and I didn't realize, or I didn't put two and two together, that Uncle Kracker and Smash Mouth are not the same person. Because if you see those people, the lead singers of each band, they are the same person. They sound the same. They look the same. They're the same person, I swear. So for the longest time.
You thought it was a solo gig?
I thought it was the same person.
I love that for you.
So like, do you remember when Shrek came out and then
you're a rock star. Get your game on.
I thought that was Uncle Kracker. So for the longest time, Andrew, actually forever, until the day I die, if we're driving in the car and either a Smash Mouth or an Uncle Kracker song comes on the radio, he's like, oh, you like this? Is it Uncle Kracker? He doesn't let it die.
How often are you driving in the car and a fucking Uncle Kracker song comes on? Like never.
Okay, listen, but we put Shrek on the other day for the kids.
Yeah.
First intro to the movie. He's like, oh, you're jamming out to that Uncle Kracker, are you? I'm like, go away.
That's a hot track. All Star?
No, so good. Actually, like Walking on the Sun. I'm a believer. No,
icon.
Hits.
Hot tracks coming through. Did I ever tell you the story about The Rock and my mom?
The Rock, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah.
I spit a little. I was really enthusiastic about that. Yeah.
So
I know who that is.
So my mom, one day, God rest her soul, we were sitting in the kitchen and she's like, Sarah, Dwayne Johnson and The Rock look very similar. And I was like, first of all, how do you know who The Rock is? Like, you're a closet WWE fan? And I was like, hate to break it to you, they're the same person.
I thought you were gonna.
She didn't believe it.
She didn't believe it?
No, I had to like show her picture. She's like, no, they're not. Why would he go by a different name?
Oh,
like, well, do you not know about like Garth Brooks and Chris Crocker or whatever the hell? Not Chris Crocker.
Chris Crocker, like leave Britney alone.
Garth Brooks has like an alter ego too.
I didn't know that. I don't do country though.
No, you're missing out. Actually, I think his alter ego is Rock.
Not The Rock.
Oh my gosh. Rock. What is his? Hang on, I need to Google it now. People are yelling it at me. Garth Brooks. Alter ego. Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines?
Yeah, and like, hang on. I want to show you a picture. This
Wait,
is
he dresses up as his alter ego?
that is Garth Brooks as Chris Gaines.
I don't get it, but I
He
don't know.
I
What's
don't
the
think you need to.
reasoning?
I think he just
I
wanted to release some rock songs, maybe. Who knows?
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yeah,
No, go him. That's
Garth is,
fine.
he's just living his best life. Bryce
No,
makes fun
that's
of it all the time. Hi. That was
Hey,
chaotic opening. I like it.
I'm so sorry to all of you. Like first episode of season 2, and that's what you get. I'm
You're
so
well,
sorry.
you're welcome. Welcome back to season 2.
Welcome back.
For anyone thought that we weren't coming back, we just took a break.
Yeah.
Not from each other.
No.
No.
Well,
Whoa, I saw you.
okay, listen. We used to talk every single day.
We talk most days.
I know we've kind of been slacking, but we've both been really busy, I think, just with life in the summer. And
Yeah, it's been busy.
it has been busy and like finding our groove and all that.
How does it feel? Wait, do the kids start school this week? Are they gone?
Next week. Next
Next
week.
week.
No, next week. Yeah. Marlo starts on Wednesday. Theo starts on Thursday.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I think that I'm more nervous than he is.
Yeah.
I think the issue is like you know Theo. Like you know
Yeah.
him. He's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
spirited. He's very
He's a spirited kid.
chaotic. He's so sweet. He has the biggest heart.
Yeah.
Like I think that he's going to struggle with routine and listening and,
But
you
don't we
know,
all at that age? Like, I feel like every, what, 4-year-old like struggles with that shit.
Marlo was an angel.
Oh, Sully is not.
Like,
She's
like I
spirited.
didn't have the only thing I worried about with Marlo is that she might be a little bit shy, but she's like, I don't want to say this because it sounds like it's a bad thing, but she's like the teacher's pet, but in the best way possible. Like
Yeah.
she just wants to help. She just wants to like
Yeah.
volunteer to do things.
That's
That
very Marlo.
she's the kid that they put at the table to help the Theos focus. Like, you know what I mean? Like she tells me about how she's at a table with all these people and then she's telling me about them like, okay, so you're the teacher at the table. Like you're the one that's like, okay, guys, let's get focused.
She's the leader of the group project.
She's the typical not only oldest daughter, like very like
responsible,
very responsible.
A little type A, maybe?
So type A.
Not that I just called your kid type A.
Is that a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing though.
No.
It's just like it's the way she is. And like I love her for it. And I think that it's like gonna serve her so well. And she's an Aries. So she is.
I love that.
Do this. I know you're like, I don't care.
I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
She was born in April. Okay, cool.
Listen, there's people who are going to be like, she's an Aries.
Yeah. Then they'll be like rising Libra setting Gemini.
I don't know that though. I don't know. No. But actually March, not April.
Oh, sorry. End of March though.
End of March. Yeah.
I
last day.
I knew this. Basically April.
Yeah.
Well, what's trending? We've renamed our what's
on your For You
page because neither of us are scrolling as much.
We're trying to get better at that. We're trying to not.
Still? Are we still getting better at that? Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Like I feel like I've gotten a lot better at that. I mean, I'm still not perfect and I'm still doing it, but yeah, it's also hard when this is your job too, and you kind of need to know what's going on with trends and stuff like that.
That's where you and I are very different. When was the last time I posted a trending video?
Not that long ago. I feel like I remember you. And listen, just because you're not posting trending videos, I see you posting trending sounds. I see you posting.
It's because they come up.
I know, but
first ones to select.
Right, that's true. That's true.
But I did post some Chappelle Roan because I feel like now that I know who she is and that
Chapel Roan.
Not Chappelle.
Not Chappelle. Chapel Roan. Oh my God.
Oh,
She's
good.
trying, guys. She's trying
I'm
really hard.
trying to be.
She's sitting over there literally looking like a doppelganger, the Wish version of Chapel Roan. Listen, I'm just kidding. It's not Wish. You look beautiful.
That was aggressive.
It was aggressive. I'm
That was
sorry.
aggressive.
You
It's
look
fine.
beautiful. You're not the Wish
Thank
version
you.
of her.
Thank you so much.
Your hair is
Um,
beautiful.
yeah, it's taking a minute to get used to. I
Really?
like it. Yeah, I just like I don't know. And like I feel more like, and this is so, I hate saying this, but I feel like more put together when I have like a blowout than when I have this. But and it was interesting because when I straightened my hair like what a week ago because I wanted to dye it and I just feel like I would not be able to like get
It's
everything when it was
hard.
curly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I straightened it and then just like was like, well, if I'm gonna straighten it, I might as well leave it for a couple of days. But I like missed the curly hair when it was straight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's definitely growing on me. I just need to figure out like other ways to style it than just having it down.
And to put it into, I think that that's where I struggle as well, is like when I wear my hair curly, especially since I don't have extensions in like you.
Yeah.
So when my hair was longer and I wore it curly, it was fine. Like it worked perfectly because I was able, it flowed, it sat nicely. It wasn't like all over. But I find that because my hair is shorter, when it's curly, it shrinks
Yeah.
like at least 2 inches.
Yeah.
And so it sits differently and it's really hard for me to maneuver. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I can't just tuck it behind my ear and go.
Yeah.
And I can't do a straight part because it looks crazy. Like I look not right when I
Oh,
do a straight part with curly hair.
I have fully embraced it. I feel like you need a side part with
You
curly
need a
hair.
side part with curly
Yeah.
hair. Now, I have seen some people who have like the natural curls with the straight part and it works for them. Does
Yeah.
not work for me.
No, me either. And because I have bangs too. And like I think the
Yeah,
bangs look really cute when my hair's up, but I
they
don't,
do. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think it like so that Bryce was literally like I came out of my room with my hair in a ponytail, my bangs curly, and I think I
Yeah.
was wearing like a stripy shirt. No, I was wearing our outfit challenge outfit. So like overalls and like that printed
Oh,
shirt. And he just put on the big comfy couch play our
yeah.
theme song.
I
And I
was
was like,
gonna say, is it gonna, yeah, it's gonna be big comfy couch.
thanks, Bryce. But yeah, no, it's definitely growing on me. It's a lot easier. I definitely have to wash it a lot more.
Okay, that's another thing too, is I like to not wash my hair that often and I only
Yeah.
wash it like 1 to 2 times a week. When it's curly, I get maybe 3 days
Yeah.
because it's like you have to refresh it every single day and the product build up. It's like, I
That's
can't.
like that's my thing. But to be fair, when I wash it, I just like put some product in it, scrunch it, and then go about my day and let it air dry. So
Yeah.
it's like
You-
that is really
I
easy.
know.
So it's been nice with like especially with Sully and like mornings and work, like it's been easy just to like get up before her, wash it, and then do the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I tried to learn how to plop. I don't know how to plop.
Oh, it's so hard. There's so many like things that you can do. And I was almost nervous to share what I use in my curly hair because when I shared that my hair, my natural hair, I haven't done that in a really long time. I got so many DMs. They're like, what do you use? What do you use? And then I was like, I'll show you, but please understand
Everyone's
it's
so
not,
different.
I know, and I feel like it's a little intimidating. Like
100%.
the curly girl community can be a little bit aggressive at times
They're
and like
so, but so nice. But everyone
they're
has
nice. Yeah.
their own. Everyone has an opinion of what works for them.
Yes. And
Yes.
so I got a lot of really like encouraging DMs when I shared it. And they're like, oh, I love that product. I love this product. And then I got a couple of, hey, if you want to try this, this will work better, or like things like that, which is great. Fantastic. But then I got a couple like, don't use that. That's horrible for your curls. And I was like, come on, come on.
Yeah.
I know,
You
but
really
it
can't
works.
win.
It works for me.
Totally.
I
And that's
know.
like I've just been using. I bought a bunch of like the Shea Moisture stuff because it was
Oh,
like
yeah, I've heard good
at the
things.
drugstore, and I was like, great, it says curly on it.
Mhm.
And it's like been working fine. I'll probably try something else when I'm done. It is shocking how much product you use when you have curly hair.
So much because your hair just sops it
Shocking.
up, right?
It's
And like
crazy.
if you don't use enough product, then your curls look wild.
And if
Like
you use too much, they feel disgusting.
I know there's like it's hard. Like, okay, if anybody out there has curly hair, I feel you. Like it's
Yeah.
beautiful, but I feel you. It's
Beautiful.
hard. And I will not judge you if you decide to do this to your hair instead of wearing it
No.
curly because it's stressful
It's
sometimes.
it's funny you say that because I felt like when I was gonna straighten my hair, I was like, well, I just like announced that I'm going on this curly girl journey. So if I straighten my hair, like I shouldn't ever wear it straight now. And it's like
Oh,
you're allowed to have both, Sarah.
yeah, you
It's gonna
can.
be okay. Yeah.
And like, I think it's hard too because I don't wash my hair every day. So it's not like I can have like curly hair one day, straight hair the next.
No.
This is going to be my hair for the next week almost. So like from the last time I had it curly, I've only washed my hair like twice, but
Yeah.
like it's just the way, I don't know. I don't know.
It's funny.
And I feel like I have to like defend myself. I'm like, don't get mad at me. I will wear it curly again.
100%. But no, it's growing on me. I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's just going to take some more time.
It looks very good on
I
you.
hid it for 25 years. So
I know. And that's the thing too, is Marlo has the prettiest curls. Granted, as she's gotten older, her curls have shifted a lot and they're more like she has really heavy hair. So it's very like straight and then wavy at the end.
yeah.
Where mine is just like curly from the root, like curly coarse from the root. She doesn't really have that. It's more like of a wave curl.
Mm-hmm.
When she was little, she had ringlets, like
Yeah.
straight up ringlets. And I just don't want her to think that I'm ashamed of that because I have that. And I don't want her to ever feel like she has to straighten or style her hair every day. Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly why I started. Right. Like Sully has ringlets coming in the back. And like, do I know if her top of her head is very straight?
You never know at that age
You
because
don't
it's
know.
not, yeah.
Because it's like not real hair. It's like fake hair. Um
Yeah.
but I just don't want like I'm adopted, so my birth mom has curly hair. But I obviously didn't grow up around her. So like my mom didn't and like straightened and did her hair every day and didn't know what to do with my curls. So they were just like
Oh,
wild in.
yeah.
And then I was like, well, they're poofy and yucky. And like I didn't know to brush. Shouldn't brush them or whatever. So I just was like, fuck it, I hate them and I'm gonna wear them straight. And I don't want Sully to do that. I want Sully to
No.
rock those curls. And it's funny, I like
Yeah.
started scrunching the back a little bit and it is adorable.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
miss Marlo's little ringlets, that
they're
little
so
toddler.
cute.
Oh, so cute. Theo never had those, but Theo also had like, he didn't look like my child for the longest time because he had white hair, like white blonde hair. I'm like, whose
Like
baby is this? Like,
like
this
so,
isn't my child.
that's funny.
It's changed a lot now, like ever since his first haircut, like, but we like, look, we have like one of those Google Home hubs or whatever in our
You
kitchen.
sure do. Because I've
Yeah.
been to your house.
You have. She has. Oh, that was so fun. Can you come again?
Yeah, I'll just jump on the next flight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, that's cute. I can't imagine with Theo with blonde hair, but I feel like I probably saw a photo.
So blonde, like the blondest. Like he looked like a little. Do you remember back in the day with the Barbies? There was Tommy dolls, the little
No,
Tommy dolls. You don't remember those?
no
It
clue.
was like what's the little Barbie, the little baby Barbie, not Stacy. Stacy's the no, that's Skipper.
Skipper.
Skipper Stacy, Chelsea. I don't know. The little tiny like baby. It was her brother Tommy, and he was like the little guy. He had a little mushroom cut, and it was white blonde. That was my child
Oh, that's
for the
cute.
longest time.
He still has like pretty light hair. Like it's like dirty blonde, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like dirty blonde now, but like
Yeah.
compared to what it was like even just a year ago, before he had his first ever haircut, like we used to have to put it in a little pony because it would get in his eyes. It was like
Oh,
white blonde.
they change so much so
Crazy.
quickly.
So quick.
Like what? May is when we last recorded. Sully wasn't walking, and now she's like
Running.
she's insane. She's like always trying to hurt herself.
She came to our house and just chaos. Like, because my kids, her, Reese, like just chaos. It was just like running laps around. She liked doing around the kitchen table. Like she was just
She's
so
crazy.
cute.
And like even since like she's like starting to say words now and like
Oh my
she
goodness.
I call Egg Bubba. And
Yeah.
so every dog is now Bubba. And so when we wake up in the morning, we like have our little snack in our rocking chair, and then she runs out into the hallway and she's like, ah, and like goes and finds him right away and like says bubble, and she asks for more bubbles. It's just crazy to see how much they change.
So quickly, especially when they're that young, so quickly.
It's like night and day. And like to think like 2 years ago, yesterday, we found out we were pregnant. Like it's just been such a whirlwind.
Yeah,
A
time
whirlwind?
flies.
A whirl.
Whirl.
A whirlwind, not whirlwind.
Wow,
Just
what is time?
who knows? Social construct.
Yes, without a doubt.
So what is trending for you on the social medias?
Uh,
Social medias.
social needs slash life.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a lot of nature happening on my social media, specifically tornadoes, hurricanes, and tsunamis.
Casual.
I think it started when Twisters came out.
Have you seen it?
I have. I went to
Okay.
go see it in the theater.
Yeah.
My social media I did not proclaim to my social media that I was interested in it.
It
But
knew.
now that's it knew my entire, so now I know all about the different kinds of tornadoes that there are in the world, all the very dangerous levels of them.
Yeah.
I'm learning about hurricanes and tsunamis against my will.
Did you learn about medicanes? It's a
What's
hurricane.
that?
It's a hurricane in the Mediterranean.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
I
Wait.
only know that from below deck. That's it.
Okay, so but what makes it different?
It's just in the Mediterranean location.
Oh.
It's only
Oh.
I think it's only a hurricane in like the northern hemisphere.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look at me.
I know. You're just, yeah.
I'm
Don't
basic.
tell my For You page because that's going to be my entire, anyways. So a lot of that, I'm
Yeah.
learning about that against my will, and it's giving me anxiety. So I'm like, can you stop it? Also, a lot of creepy stories, which have been kind of interesting. Like a lot of like, not necessarily ghost stories, but like different timeline stories, which has been so creepy.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. And then I went on like a spiral and I was like, oh my God, what if I'm in a different timeline?
Did you
There's
see the
my
one? Did you see the one about the girl skiing?
Shut up, that's what I was gonna talk about. I'm so sorry to our audio listeners. You're probably like stressed out. Yes, that is the one I'm talking about.
Wild.
Oh my God, it gives me like I think about it right now and I have anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay, so for if you don't know what we're talking about, if you do know what we're talking about, I'm sorry because it's so scary. So there was this girl who went skiing. She's from Australia and she went with her class and had to go super north, south. She said
18,
south.
18
Far,
hours.
far,
Far.
far. Went skiing with her class. She's a novice skier. They were on this mountain. And she said that she was at the back of the group of her people skiing down this mountain. And she's obviously was taking it a little slower because she's like not very experienced with skiing.
It's weird.
She
It's like
said,
they don't have a ton of snow in Australia or something strange.
right? Like I'm like, I don't blame her.
Yeah.
And there she said it was like a sunny day and there was lots of people on the mountain. It wasn't just her and her group. Like there was a lot of people on this mountain. And she said that up ahead, she saw her group that she was skiing with go around a bend. And she said that as she was coming towards this bend, she went around the corner. And as she went around the corner, her entire group of people disappeared. Like gone. But not only
What?
that, all of the people that were around her skiing with her gone. She's like, it's like I skied into a ghost town. She said there was nothing. She said it was empty as far as the eye could see. It was just absolutely crazy. So then she went on this whole like journey pretty much to try and find civilization. She found like an empty
Chairlift.
ski lift, went up in that, no one around. She said she was like in a different universe. And long story short, she eventually, by the end of the day, she like found a tunnel with like a subway system and like was able to get back to reality. But she said that when she showed up to her house or chalet with all the other people, like late at night, when she walked in, they were just like, oh, hey, blah, 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 how's it going? Like, it's like she wasn't missing. Like, it was like she was never gone in the first place. So, like, there's like, first of all, insane. Like, it gives me so much anxiety. When she was telling the story, I was like, my heart was like gonna like fall out of my butt. Like, it was just like so stressful. And like everyone was like trying to determine if it was like she switched timelines or someone said that maybe she died in that timeline and came through in another timeline. Like so many and she's like it's sad to think like what if I did die in a skiing accident in that timeline and then by like the grace of whatever I just was able to show up in another one.
Like it's
Like it's
crazy.
I would literally need like professional help if I experienced that.
100%.
Like the fact that she either she's a really good storyteller or like this actually happened or she believed this happened because like I've watched a lot of like ghost stories and things like that and you can kind of tell when someone's like bending the truth or like
Yeah.
saying a really good story.
She had photos too, didn't she?
No, I think that she was using like, for instance, photos. Like she was showing like, this is kind of what it looked like in my imagination. Like, or not in my, like when I was there.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh my God. And like all the back
Wild.
rooms and stuff like that. Anyways, that's what's going on and I need to switch it up because I'm stressed out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
That's a lot. Mine's all Blake Lively.
oh gosh. Yeah.
Which is, I'm obsessed. So like I'm a classic Taylor Swift fan, and
Oh yeah.
like I love Blake Lively also. And
Do you love Blake Lively because she's friends with Taylor Swift,
no,
or do you like
I've
her?
loved Blake Lively
Are
forever.
you okay? Are you a Gossip Girl person?
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Like have rewatched Gossip Girl multiple times, read the books when I was little, like just
Oh,
loved it.
okay.
Also like love Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Like
Yep.
Blake Lively fan through and through. Love
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds. You know, I think that it all just like goes together. So mine is just like all hate on Blake Lively, which makes me so sad. But do you think it's fabricated? Like, do you think it's a media push?
I do think that some of the instances where she was being
Rude
interviewed.
on an interview where she said, congratulations on your bump. And she said, congratulations on your bump. Like, that was not okay.
I think that I don't know. I don't know. And I never want to give unintentional like hatred towards women.
Yeah.
So I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. And I think that it might just be a little bit unaware of
Yeah.
reading the room.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not sure how I feel on it. Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. What were
Have you
your
seen it?
thoughts? I did. I went with two of my friends.
Yeah.
One of them had read the book, the other one hadn't.
Yeah.
I've read the book, the series as well. Have you read the book?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
So I think that like prefacing this, like I am a survivor of domestic violence.
Correct.
So I didn't, when I picked up the books, I didn't know that that was part of it.
Oh, that must have been a bit of a.
You know, it honestly wasn't, because I think I saw myself a lot in her character. And
Really?
like could relate to her. Yeah, like
Oh my gosh.
staying, not in like my parents didn't have, like that was not part of my life, but
Mhm.
myself. So just like staying and like making excuses of like, not excuses, but like it's hard to leave.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I saw a lot of myself in her character. So I actually really related to Lily in the book. The movies I actually really like, or the movie I really liked. Which I think I'm like kind of the unpopular opinion on that one. I think, I mean, one, which is silly, the wardrobe was phenomenal. Like I went out and bought Carhartts the next day.
You liked it? You enjoy, of course you liked
Oh
it.
my God. I think it was like some of the most iconic fashion in a movie I've ever seen.
I think it was too distracting, personally.
Oh, fair. Totally
Like
fair.
I would, because a couple of times I was like, what is happening right now? Because like, and it's not even like, I love unique style. I love
Yeah.
seeing unique style. I think that this wasn't the movie for unique style, personally.
I
But
think
like,
that's fair.
I could be wrong. Like I could be
And
wrong.
yeah, well,
I don't know.
I think it went into like her character development.
Really? I
Like,
didn't picture her as that in the book though. In the
yeah.
book, like not in the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't connect those two as the same
Same
thing.
person. I feel like a lot of people
Yeah,
feel that. I feel like a lot of people feel that way.
I know. And I'm not
But
saying that just because that's the way the media is going, is like,
yeah,
why
yeah.
was she wearing these outfits? But I do think it was kind of distracting at times
And see,
from,
I think because I see myself in Lily
yeah, that's
and
true.
I dress weird.
Yeah.
I think that it was like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Like these are normal outfits that I
Oh.
would wear in real life.
Okay, so
Um,
that actually, I like that aspect of it. I like that like take
it
from it.
yeah, like I don't know, it felt relatable for me, and like it also felt like she was a bold woman who like made the right choice for her daughter and her. And like I don't know, I really liked it, which I know is not, I thought that Ryle was
Yeah.
not, I don't think that Justin Baldoni is attractive though. And in the books, he's like a Greek god.
Oh,
Like he's so hot in the books. And so
yeah.
that I couldn't relate to that. I was like, he's kind of
Like,
gross looking.
stereotypically attractive, I think. Like dark
Yeah.
hair, muscles,
Yeah.
like that's I mean, that's not, yeah, it's not my type, but like I do think that they like a lot of people had a lot of issue with Atlas. I liked the
Oh, I
casting
think he
for
was
Atlas.
so, yeah, and he just seems like gentle and kind, and he
I'm
seems
not sure about
warm.
young Atlas. I feel like that one was more confusing. Like I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
that
fair.
like her young Lily and her were like did they get Blake Lively to play herself how many years ago? Like that was creepy. Even her
That was
voice
good.
sounded the exact same.
The first
Did
line
she,
that she spoke on the bus, I think like
yeah.
her voiceovers though might have, were they Blake Lively? Like they
I was
sounded
going to
exactly
say,
like
like,
her.
did she voice the younger her? Because
It's
it sounded
wild.
just like her. It
So
was
much like
crazy.
her.
Um, yeah, I liked it. I mean, I think that there were problems with it, but
Yeah.
I do think that it was, do you remember back in the day? This was years ago. The movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez.
No.
Oh man,
I don't
it
watch
gave
movies.
I know, but this was like a classic, like back in the
Mhm.
day. It was very similar vibes to this
Mhm.
movie. And I'm sure that it had a plethora of problems and things that, but it was about domestic violence and it was
Yeah.
about her having enough of it. And
Yeah.
she was a badass and she beat him to the ground, ended up him. Um, well deserved. If you watch the movie, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But it just, I think that it's been a very, like, maybe I'm just not aware of it, but like, I can't think of another movie that has touched on this
It's
in a
not common.
while. It's
Yeah.
not common because
No.
I think that it's more common in real life
I
that
think it's also more common where it's like both people are like alcoholics or like
maybe,
it doesn't happen often in media
yes.
where it's like a like a well-to-do couple that is like he's a neurosurgeon and a shop owner or whatever. Like I find it
Yeah.
happens in like trailer park settings,
Mhm.
which I think is very like stereotypical and not in a good way. Like I think that that's really damaging to survivors of domestic violence.
It also really brought my attention because I feel like because of all of this talk about the movie, about the situation, about Blake Lively, about all that, I think that more people went to see the movie than maybe. So again, like it could be drawn up for in the public eye for a reason.
Yeah.
But I have been kind of spending time reading through the comment sections of things and the sheer amount of women who can relate and who have lived this and are either in the situation currently or have left it is absolutely shocking.
It's
Like
horrible.
shocking and terrifying and horrible. And I think that I don't know, I just saw a couple instances like when I was scrolling through comments and stuff like that of people saying that this movie is what they needed to leave these
Mhm.
situations. And I just like was in awe of that.
I saw an interesting take because, like, I think that one of the biggest issues with this movie is that they didn't market it as about a movie about domestic violence. They
Mm-hmm.
marketed it really as a love story, between like three people or a love triangle or whatever. Um, but I saw a interesting take that a girl was like, "What if that was the plan? What if the
Mm-hmm.
plan was to market it as a movie with a really important underlying message, so women in domestic violence relationships would be allowed to go see it and be able to
Could
allowed to go get the
safely see
courage,
it.
right? Like when I was in
Yeah.
that situation, my partner wouldn't have let me go see a movie about domestic violence. Like there's no way. And not that,
I never thought about it that way. That's a really good aspect of it is maybe that's what it needed to be marketed as in order for them to be allowed to see this movie.
and I think it's maybe a reach. Like I think that the marketing around it was just like not transparent, but I
Maybe.
also like want to hold on to that idea
Yeah.
that like it's a movie for people. I do think a lot of people need to see it that are in tough relationships and tough
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I liked it is the end of the story.
Yeah. I think it was a heavy movie. I think that the book and the movie were different at times, but I
Mhm.
think that and this was the first time that I've ever actually watched a movie that I've actually read the book of.
Oh, really?
Other than like Harry Potter or something
Yeah.
like that. But like it was very interesting to experience that because I've never experienced that.
Mhm.
And I was a little nervous that I would immediately hate it because I really did enjoy the book and I thought the book was, riveting and like interesting and
Yeah.
I really connected to the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt for Lily. I wanted her to win. I wanted her to do this and I wanted to do that. And I just wanted it to work out. And I was a little nervous going into the theater because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to have that same connection to these characters that I did in the book. But I think that I enjoyed it even separately as just
Yeah,
like,
just as a movie. Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like I'm taking so much fashion inspiration from that movie.
that's good though.
I love it. I'm
Like
gonna
that's not
start wearing wild florals all the time and catch me in my Carhartts. Coming
25
coming
layers of
soon.
different
Oh,
patterns and stuff.
oh, it's so good. I love it. What else? That's it. That's like the big thing on my page. I mean, there's always Taylor Swift, but we can talk about her every day.
I honestly, my hopes are fading that I'm going to be able to see her perform.
Yeah, I saw a video of ticket prices and I was like, oh, they're like literally $2,200 for a ticket. My plan was
Yeah.
just to like fly to Vancouver because it's obviously so much closer and such a cheaper flight for me. Just fly to
Yeah.
Vancouver on like the day before, stay with a friend and try to like find a
Hope
ticket for
for the
myself
best.
and just go by myself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's like I'm really, yeah. And I just don't think I can justify spending over $1,000 for a concert ticket.
Yeah. I have
Do
a
you know what
price
I like?
I have a price cap in my head
Mhm.
that I would spend. Bryce doesn't agree with it, but
Are you comfortable saying
yeah,
it?
I would spend $1,500 to see her. If
Wow.
it was like a good seat. I think that it's just like I don't know. Vancouver, like also Vancouver's like the end of the Eras tour.
I
Like
know.
I've streamed it like what 35 times. Like
So
I
many times.
just
I know. I would love to go see it. I think that I'm just struggling with the
100%.
the thousand, like anything under 1,000, I think that I would be like, this is a lot of money. And like technically I should not be spending this on a Taylor Swift ticket, but like I think I could like justify it as a
But
one-time
but you also
thing.
like you couldn't go without Marlo, could you?
I think that that's where I struggle is like I don't think I could just go alone. Like not just Marlo, like I don't know if Marlo would be able to do it because I took her to the movie.
Yeah.
She was falling asleep by the end. And
But I
that
feel
was
like the movie and the concert are so like the energy in a theater or
oh,
not.
that theater, everyone was
Fair.
standing and screaming the
Fair.
whole time. I think that she's just a little too young. Like I feel
Yeah.
like it's so long.
It's
Like
so long.
she would be exhausted. She wouldn't, and it's not even just that.
Then you have to
There's
get
the
home.
you have to get home, you have to go through
Yeah.
traffic. She would be dead. Like she would just be like, carry me. Like I can't move. So I don't know that I would take her to the Eras tour just because of that. Like we tried the movie and she couldn't even make it through the movie.
Yeah.
So I don't, but even like my friends want to go, like so many people I know want to go that I just feel like I can't just go alone. Like, but then who's going to spend $1,000 on a ticket? It's just, it's hard. It's a hard. Yeah.
I feel like it is something I would like obviously if I had friends that were getting tickets, totally I would go with them. But I think that I would actually enjoy it more alone.
Really?
Just like by myself, singing at the top of my lungs, like doing just like
Really?
living in that moment. I think that I would just be so happy.
Yeah. No, I get that.
It would be like I don't know. I feel like it would be like one of those like life-changing moments, which sounds so lame because it's a concert, but like
Oh, but like, have you seen her live before?
3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
This is just different.
No, it is different.
This concert is different. Yeah.
It's the ultimate concert of all concerts.
It's the concert of a lifetime.
Yes.
And
I
she's
get.
like, she's in a different place than she ever was years and years ago, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. It's, yeah, maybe one day. Like, I still have time. Like, what? The Toronto dates are in November, I
Yeah,
think.
you've got like a month and a half.
I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's okay.
I don't think it's gonna happen for me. I don't think I can. I'm gone in September for a week and
Where are you going?
Vancouver.
Oh, for
Whistler.
work.
Whistler. Yeah, for work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whistler.
Yeah.
I love Whistler.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be good. It'll be good to see people. I work alone in this room. I spend so many hours in this room every day that it'll be nice to like
Have like civilization and talk with
100%.
humans.
Yeah. Since we've last recorded, what are like the top 5 highlights of your summer? That's a big question. Didn't prep
That
you
is
with
a big
that.
question. We didn't do anything wild. Like we didn't like last summer we went to Nova Scotia. Like I feel like there's been a lot of like it's been so busy, but it's been a lot of like little things that have just been like piled up.
Yeah.
Top five. Top five.
Top three?
Okay.
Do you want to,
Sure.
which one's
Okay.
easier?
Top three, I think.
Okay.
Let's do top three. Okay, so definitely you coming
Oh,
with Sully and Bryce. That was so fun. Just to see you guys. And we went to the beach and it was
that was
like
great.
it was really good.
Yeah.
That was probably top three for sure. Um, trying to think what else. I went to Frankenmuth on a girls' trip, which was nice. I don't know that it was like top three though. I just missed my family. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I have a hard time being away for any period of time because I just want to like bring them with me.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I really enjoyed going to the water park with the kids. They had so much fun. Theo like was trying to drown himself the entire time in the wave pool. Just
Classic.
like trying really hard.
He's
Um
he's got tenacity.
literally. That was really fun and oh, honestly, last weekend at the trailer was so fun. And I think
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, because I mean, we did way too much in one weekend, but like it was Halloween at the park. So they do it every year, the Halloween weekend at the trailer park that we go to.
Yeah.
And everyone decorates, the kids go trick-or-treating to the trailers.
That's so cute.
It's so cute. There's no snow because it's not October. It's just so fun. The kids had so much fun. We went to the beach. We had a beach day. Like we went to this little small town bean festival where they had like booths and rides and stuff like that.
I'm sorry, Bean Festival?
Beans. Beans.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that one.
It's a festival
A,
where they
a festival about beans.
okay. So in Ontario, I don't know if it's like this out in Alberta or anything.
I don't think it is.
In Ontario, there is small towns. I used to
Yes,
live
we do have small towns in Alberta.
Okay, but these small towns are all known for different things. So, for instance, I've never talked about this publicly because I used to always say I was from Kitchener Waterloo when I used to live in our old house, but I actually lived in a small town called St. Agatha, which is a super, super like blip on a map small town.
Okay.
So, and we had the strawberry festival every year because we were known for our strawberries. So we would have the strawberry festival. There's another like small town in that area called Wellesley that has the apple butter festival because they're known for their apple butter. Just things like that. It's very like out of a Hallmark movie. Like it's like very, and what you imagine in your head, that's what it's like.
Perfect.
So in this small town by Grand Bend that we frequent when we're in the area at Grand Bend at the trailer is called Zurich. And they're known for their bean festival, which
what kind of beans?
I think
like fava?
Green?
Like,
maybe.
Brown?
Maybe.
Black.
Maybe all of them. I don't know. Soy? Who knows? So beans. So they have like a street festival. So they shut down the main road. It's all small, like pop-up vendors. They have different booths of food. They have like food trucks.
Is it all bean food?
No. Like they had a pickle stand that has like all pickle flavored things. Like there's pickle poutine. They had like food trucks. So they had like a Greek food truck. They had like a kettle corn. Like it's like a fair almost.
Okay.
But it's like very small. And then they had a ride section where they had like big bounce castles, a little train, a little swing.
Are the rides powered by farts?
No, they're like a fair. Like okay. I didn't clue in. Until...
I was waiting so long for you to talk about rides to use that line. Like since you said Bean Festival, I was like, those are fart powered rides.
The bounce castles were just blown up.
That's cute. I'm sure we have
really cute.
I'm sure we have stuff like that in Alberta.
Yeah, probably.
but like probably not like we have like Jaywalkers Jamboree, which is in Camrose, and it's
Okay.
there's nothing to do with jaywalking. They just close down the street and it's like a small county fair.
Yeah,
But
okay.
but I don't feel like actually you know what Smoky Lake I think it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, in Alberta we have a lot of the giants, so we have just really big stuff all over Alberta.
Yeah, okay.
So Bryce and my first what? Hello?
Oh, it's my child. It literally sounded like a coyote. Like
Oh,
I thought that Reese was howling at something, but it's my children at our home.
I love it.
Sorry.
That's okay. Bryce and my first road trip was a tour of all the giants of the prairies. So
Okay.
there's like giant Kubasaw. It's like a statue. There's giant pierogies, there's giant mushrooms,
Like,
there's
okay, hold on. I'm so confused. The giant pierogies and mushrooms, is it edible or is it like a
no, the
statue?
statue.
Okay. Yep.
So like
Okay.
the world's largest like TP,
Oh,
world's
okay.
largest piggy bank. There's like 30 of them in Alberta.
Random. Okay.
Yeah, so we drove around for 2 days. Anyway, so there's one in Smoky Lake and it's the world's biggest pumpkin patch. So it's like fake pumpkins,
Oh my
but it's huge.
gosh.
And so I think the first weekend in October, and I really want to do it this year,
Yeah.
they do a pumpkin smash. So they drop massive pumpkins from like a
Love it.
crane. Yeah. So we do, I guess
Nope.
we
Sign me up.
do stuff like that.
You do it. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
get it. Like small town weird festivals.
They're
Like,
great. But yes,
great.
I'm glad you had fun.
It was fun. And like that's what I mean. Like we had a very busy summer, but it was a lot of like little things that just
Yeah.
kind of like compiled up, which was really nice. And my mom had an accident, and
Yes.
most of August has been her laid up, and I've been like, helping her daily and stuff like that. So I feel like that's kind of, we have to stay close to home. Like we can't be like going far anyway because,
Yeah.
she just needs a little extra help right now. So,
Totally.
yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What about you? What are your top three?
Okay. Obviously coming to Ontario, seeing you guys, seeing my brother, getting to like hang out
Mhm.
with Bryce's cousin. It was such a good trip. I'm so glad that we also like rented a little Airbnb. Like the Airbnb was so fun because it was so close to the beach.
I
It
never got
was,
to see it.
oh, right.
Yeah, that's okay though.
Weird. They also gave me like a glowing review, which is very important to
Oh,
me.
love that.
I'm all about like my Uber score is like 4.97. My Airbnb score is like a 5. Like I'm very um invested in my ratings as like as a customer.
Do you want to know something so frustrating to me?
Uh-oh,
My
what's it?
Uber score is not good.
Why?
I don't know why.
What did you do?
Nothing. That's actually 4.73. Is
Yeah,
that good?
I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was actually a little upset that it wasn't 5 because
I think it's like impossible to have a 5.
I can't think of a single occasion where I would ever be rated less than a 5. I am a glowing customer.
You are a
I
glowing
tip
customer.
I tip every time. I'm like
Yeah.
super I'm the same way as you. I'm like I want to make sure that they have the best
The
experience
best
ever.
experience. Like, can I give you water? Do you want me to drive the car for you? But so our Airbnb hosts said that the house was cleaner probably when we left than it was when we showed up. And they're
I
like,
would print that off and hang it
I
in my
know, right?
room.
They're like the best guests we've ever had. They were so kind, blah, blah, blah. Like it
Aw,
was great. So that made me feel really good about myself.
that's so good.
Obviously staying with you guys was a highlight. It was so fun. It was just great to like see your house. It also felt so surreal to see your house too.
I felt the same way when I went. Do you remember when I visited you? And I'm like,
Yeah.
everything seems a little off because I just
Yeah.
can't picture
Because you
like
like, I don't like do tours of my house, but you see rooms of
no.
my house, right? Like
Mhm.
it was the same. So that was definitely a highlight. Another highlight was Sully starting daycare.
Yeah.
And I feel weird saying that because I still feel like some mom guilt around it because I think that that's just how we're programmed.
Yeah.
But putting Sully in daycare has made me a better mom. Like just
1,000%.
oh,
Yeah.
like just getting some time to myself and like even though I'm working while she's at daycare, like but just getting to like turn that part of me off for a minute. And then I'm so excited to pick her up and I'm so excited to spend time with her that it's just like fully upped my mom game 100%. And she's done so well at daycare that I think it's made it so much better. Like she loves it. She loves her teacher. She like runs over to her as soon as I put her down. Like she's so happy to go every day. And then she's so happy to come home too. So it's like, it's just been the best experience. And I feel like if anyone is about to embark on that journey, like it's scary, it's terrible. I mean, you were here the week
Yeah, literally the
that I
first time
that I
Sully went
started.
to daycare, I was there and I watched you
Yes.
experience it.
Like, but it's been amazing. Like it's been the
Yeah.
best thing we've ever done. And I am so grateful for it, especially because she's not going to have any siblings. I think it's important that she like plays with other kids and it interacts and all that stuff. So that would be a number two. Um, Number three, best part of the summer. Oh my gosh, I feel like I didn't do anything this summer because
That's kind of how I was. I was like, what did I do? But I did a lot, but it's just a lot of little things.
and we didn't even really do a lot of little things, to be honest, because it's like I just got back to work. We had that trip
Yeah.
in July. Like there wasn't too much. I think that just like the weekends, and I'm gonna just categorize it all together. The weekends when Bryce is not working are like the highlight of my summer because it's just like
Aw.
getting to like now that Sully is like older and like doing the things and whatever, now that getting to spend those weekends together, like where we go to the zoo in the morning or like do the things together as a family, it's starting to feel really like fun.
Mhm.
It's so hard, but it's so fun. Toddler life. Why don't they tell like they're in 16 months is crazy. Like
They don't stop.
they can't tell you what they want. So it's just a
No,
constant meltdown.
it's
And
chaos.
it's friends, check on your 1.5-year-old parents because they
Yeah.
were not okay.
No, it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's another experience. I think it's extra hard too because you go from like infancy where they're like little cute blobs that don't do a whole lot other than
Mhm.
like eat, sleep, cry, and poop
Yeah.
to like constantly trying to off themselves in
Yes.
any way possible and you just trying to keep up with them so they don't do that.
Oh my gosh. And no one tells you how much you have to stand up and move.
Oh yeah, you don't get to sit. Like
There's
you
no
don't.
sitting.
No, you're just like running in circles and
There's no
like
relaxing until 7 p.m. None.
yeah.
Oh, you know what a highlight also might be? I'm gonna give you four, is stopping breastfeeding.
Ah,
We haven't talked with that at all on the pod because I did it while
you
we were off.
stopped while we were off. Yeah.
The best thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Do
I
you
like
think
I
that
loved it.
okay.
I would do it again. It was very
That's what I was
convenient.
gonna say. So I'm like, if for, I know you're not having another baby, but if for some miraculous reason you had another baby, would you breastfeed
Yes.
and would you breastfeed just as long?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Okay.
Yeah, it was just very like I didn't have any issues with it. My
Yeah.
production was good. Solly latched well. I would if it was the same scenario where it was like an easy thing for me to do,
Yeah.
100% I would.
Okay.
Um and I would breastfed for 13 months, so I would do the same. The only
Okay.
reason I really stopped is because she started biting me and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm getting angry and I don't want to get mad at you.
Yeah.
And you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, it was just super convenient, but stopping it, one, I feel like my hormones are finally regulating. I
Mm.
feel like I'm like coming out of that, like my pink is coming back or whatever, like that I'm coming out of that haze finally. And
Yeah.
like I'm starting to feel like me again, like old Sarah, but in a
Aw.
different way. And that has been like a really empowering feeling. And
Yeah.
I hate pumping. I had to go away for a work trip and I had to pump and I was like, I'm never doing this again.
It's awful.
It's the worst. I'm
It
so
feels
sorry
so
for
weird.
any mom that has to pump. And like if
Yeah.
that's your choice, awesome, good for you. But I just like it was not right for me.
Yeah. No, that's valid.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are probably my highlights.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry that it's not more riveting for you guys. Our highlights are kind of
Neither of us
boring, but like kind of like,
neither of us went to like Europe, but
no.
that's okay.
That's okay though.
I feel like real life is also important. Like
I think
I
so
don't
too.
like I
Eh,
saw every influencer on the planet went to like France this summer. And I was like, I'm gonna go to Beaumont, which
You're
is
gonna go to the
French
zoo.
Alberta. Like my life isn't glamorous, and that's fine.
No, but that's okay. Like I feel like there you can have a bit of both. Like you can have a bit
Yeah.
of like, yeah, but I don't think I have any bit of glamour in my life, but like maybe one day if I do, it's okay to have both.
Yeah. One day.
Hmm.
We're trying to plan a trip we're gonna try to go to Mexico in February. And then
Nice.
we want to do Switzerland and Austria in
Oh,
just after Sally turns 2.
that'll be so beautiful.
Yeah, that's the goal. So we'll see if that happens.
We're gonna do Disney again.
Are you?
Yeah. So
Yes.
I think we're gonna go in either the winter, like in like February time again,
Yeah.
or next year, November, that time. But either
Fun.
way, 2025, we're going with Andrew's parents this time.
Amazing.
And they want to take us before the kids get too old. So we're gonna do the same thing we did last time where we like stay in a house, I think, outside of Disney,
Yeah.
and I think do like an Airbnb with like a pool and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because we just loved even being in the warmth with a pool in like a lanai and stuff like that. Like the kids
Yeah.
just lived in the pool, lived in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's fun. I'm excited for you.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I want to do Disney really bad, and I feel like every week I'm like, Rex, can we go to Disneyland? He's like, we can't go until Sully is like a human. Like she's a human, but like until she will remember
Theo
it.
Theo was a really good age for it. Marlo was a good age too, but I feel like the magic for Theo, he was like he thought every single person,
Was
every Mickey
actually the
Mouse,
character.
oh,
Oh,
100%. He was like, I can't wait to meet her. And it's like Mirabelle from Encanto. And like Marlo is a diehard Encanto. And Theo's like, I just can't wait to meet her and see her and give her a hug. So,
oh, yeah. Like I
so
feel like
three. Three's a good age.
4 is like a good
Yeah.
age to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can like actually go on some rides and
Yeah, he was pretty tall actually. Like he was able to go on, I think there was one ride that he couldn't go on that we wanted to, and that was at Hollywood Studios. I think it was the big one, the big Star Wars one.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the one with I don't know. I don't know. I can't
That Star Wars
something.
one.
Yeah, we didn't go on it, so because Theo was too small anyway. But
Yeah.
I think that was the only one that we actually like, and like obviously we couldn't do like Tower of Terror and things like that, but we
Yeah.
did do like the Haunted Mansion and things like that. It was good.
It'll be fun.
It
I
was
like that. Things to look forward to.
Yeah, right?
What do we have planned for the seasons, Zoe? Nothing.
Nothing.
Do you want me to plan for the season? Just showing up.
Yeah, so that's actually something we should ask for your help with.
Yeah.
Can you let us know either in the comment sections on YouTube or head to our social media? Follow our social medias, please. Kinda Influence Podcast on TikTok and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube, please. Give us 5-star ratings, please, on
If it's
Spotify,
5 stars,
Apple.
we don't want it.
We don't want it. Respectfully, I understand you didn't like it. Just move on then. Don't rate us. Just move on right away.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. It's okay if we're not for you. Just don't tell us that. And and then yeah, so if you can just shoot us a quick message, or write in the comment of our most recent reel or TikTok or video, obviously, let us know what you want to see.
Yeah.
If you want to see us do more specific episodes, more topic specific, if you want us to do more like, I don't know, like weird challenges, like I think that we did like never, no, didn't we do those? Like we did.
Oh, and I never,
yeah, like
yeah.
would you rather this or that? Like, do you want more of those? Do you want more guests? We haven't really done a lot of guests. We only did like one last season. So if you want us to tackle that, like let us know.
Yeah.
We'll try our best.
Make no promises, but we'll
zero
try
promises,
our best.
but we'll try our best. And stay tuned because I think we'll do a welcome back contest. Because it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Why not?
I love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Amazing.
So make sure you're following us, keep an eye on things, and
we're happy to be back.
We're back, baby.
Damn. It took a minute. I missed you.
I missed you too.
I missed this. This is nice.
I miss this. I miss it. I miss all of you guys too. Yeah. I feel like it's our little like secret community.
It's a secret club. It's a secret club the only real ones are part of.
It's true.
But tell your friends.
But tell your friends they can join if they want.
Yeah.
Only if they're cool and give us 5 stars.
That's the only way. Amazing. Well, until next time, my friend.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.